What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. So it's a brand new season, season 6, and season 5 went really fast, but we're into season 6 as I just said. And what does that mean? You guessed it, a brand new set of weekly challenges, one set of challenges every single week for 10 weeks until the end of the season. And I usually do this the day before, so I will do that in future weeks, but I couldn't do it today because the season 6 just came out this morning, and that meant that the challenges weren't leaked the day before, so I couldn't actually bring them to you the day before, so you won't have as much time to familiarise yourself with the challenges. So yeah, that's all I had to clear up at the moment. So basically, in future weeks I'll do it the day before instead of on the day, so you can get used to the challenges before the release. So this week's challenges include pick up a legendary item in different matches 3 times, regain health from a Cozy Campfire 150, stage 1, which is search chests, you have to search 3, the second stage is search supply drops, 2 of them, and the third is search a supply llama, that is 1. The next one is apply shields, 500, stage 1 is land at Junk Junction, you have to do that once, and I'm not sure of the rest of the stages. The next one is dance under the different streetlight spotlights, and finally eliminate opponents in different named locations. So now I've told you all the challenges for this week, let's get right into the easiest way to complete the week 1 challenges. So the first challenge of this week is to pick up a legendary item in different matches, and you have to do that 3 times. So you can do this one of 2 ways. Either one, just play the game normally, you'll pick up legendary items as you go, just play multiple games and you'll eventually get that one done. Or what you can do is go into 50 vs 50, where I believe that the drop rate is increased, especially for legendary weapons, when you'll find them, find a lot more legendary weapons, so you won't last as long in the games. So also, the 50 vs 50 does not affect your record, so you can just like kill yourself right after you pick up the legendary item, and then back out of that game, and then go into another one, and just repeat that until this challenge is done. So it's a very easy one to complete, and that's all that I can help you with, so let's get right on to the next challenge. The second challenge of this week is to regain health from a Cozy Campfire, and you have to regain 150 health. So that basically means that you have to place down 3 Cozy Campfires in order to complete this challenge, and once again I'd advise to go into 50 vs 50 because I believe there's a bigger chance of finding Cozy Campfires than in solo duos or squads. So just go into 50 vs 50 as I've said, then find Cozy Campfires, place them down, and just do that 3 times, and you get that one done very easily. So that's all I can really help you out with that. So let's get right on to the final free challenge. So the third and final free challenge of this week is in different stages. Stage 1 being to search 3 chests, stage 2 search 2 supply drops, and stage 3 to search 1 supply llama. So for the first 2, search chests and supply drops, use this very unique idea. It's never been done before, and it's 50 vs 50. So just go into there, search 3 chests in one game, that's very easy, and then the supply drops spawn a lot quicker, more of them spawn a lot earlier in the game, especially in solo 50s or 50 vs 50, so that's why you shouldn't do it in solo duos and squads, so that you don't have to survive until late game in order to actually find supply drops. So more spawn in the 50 vs 50, and they spawn a lot sooner. So that's basically how you get those 2 done. But the third one, to search the supply llama, there's not much I can help you out with on this one because there's only 3 of them in each match and they're very rare to find, so you just have to find them as you play, so I can't really help you out with that one, and that's all for that challenge. Let's go right into the next one. So the first Battle Pass Owners Only challenge for this week is to apply 500 shield, and there's multiple ways to do this. What I'd probably do is, once again, land into a match of 50 vs 50, and basically land at shifty shafts, so you've got a bigger chance of getting shields, like out of chest, floor loot, or chug jugs, because they should work as well to heal, to give you 100 shield instantly. But another way to do it, and the reason why I'm saying to land at shifty shafts, is there's so many mushrooms there that you can get probably like 80 to 100 shield from that. So just land at shifty shafts, you have a chance of finding shields, like mini shields, big pots, chug jugs, and there's also a lot of mushrooms there for you to apply shields. So overall this will not take you long at all to do, so that's really all for that challenge. Let's go right on to the next challenge. So next challenge is another stage challenge, and stage 1 is to land at Junk Junction. I'm not really sure of the rest of the stages, but I'm guessing that there's 5 different stages, and they're all that you have to land at specific locations. So it'll basically just tell you after you complete every location what the next location actually is. So just go into different games and land at that specific location, and you get that one done very easily. So that will not take long at all, and it'll be a very easy 5 stars to actually get. It might take a bit, like, quite a while unless you actually kill yourself after every time you land. So I would advise you to do that in 50 vs 50 just so that you don't ruin your record. But yeah, that's really all I can help you out with on that one. So let's get right into the next challenge. So second to last challenge of this week is to dance under 7 different streetlight spotlights, and you'll see behind me all the locations as far as I know where the different streetlights actually are. And what you're basically looking for is a much taller streetlight, as well as it has speakers with music coming out of it, so you'll know it is much different to standard streetlight, so you'll be able to tell what is specific to the challenge and what are not specific to the challenge. So it's not really that difficult to do. It just does take a bit of time to actually travel all around the map in different games and that, so it may take a bit of time, but it will not be difficult to complete, especially considering that you know locations now. So that's really all for that challenge. Let's get right into the final challenge of week 1. So now moving on to the final challenge of this week, which is to eliminate 5 opponents in different named locations. So what I do for this is, probably as you have already guessed, land in a named location, not like 2 low-key locations, because you might not even find someone. Like, don't go to like Wailing Woods or Lonely Lodge or something like that, because it's unlikely that a lot of people will actually go there. But don't go to some places hectic as well, like Tildy Towers. Go to someone in the middle, like Retail, Salty, Pleasant, one of them, so you can actually get a kill, move out of there, move into a different location, and so on and so forth. You can definitely get this done in one game, so it's not very difficult to actually complete. So yeah, that's all I can really help you out with that. You can just use any weapon you want, any tactics you want to actually achieve this challenge, but once again, it's not very difficult to do. So that's really all for the week 1 challenges of this week, and once again, next week I will be doing these challenges one day before, so that you can actually familiarise yourself with challenges getting done much quicker. So make sure you subscribe for that. But yeah, that's really all for this video. So if you did enjoy it, then please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.